All right, it's time. I've been grinding for a long time. Y'all know that. And it's time I achieve one of my long lost goals. All right, I want 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm a little more than 30,000 away. So please, Pharaohs, help me run my sub count up in the month of September. If you watch this video, please subscribe to my channel. I want to hit 30,000 subscribers in 1 month to get to 100K. Again, we can do this, Pharaohs. I trust in my Pharaohs. Y'all done held me down and paid my bills for over a year, and I know we can do this together. We've been through a lot. The grind ain't never stopped, and we going forward in the month of September. I need about 30,000 subscribers in the month of September to achieve this goal. I'm finna grind my behind off to get to it. I know we got it in us. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. We finna do something amazing and have our moment by the end of September. 30,000 subscribers in 1 month. Let's go. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, because I did discuss Melo earlier via his wife Lala, I felt it was only right to give you more updates about the Carmelo Anthony New York Knicks trade saga. Here's what I do know. I'll do another video on this about Portland as well, but here's the one about Milwaukee. The Milwaukee Bucks are thinking about placing an offer on their injured small forward Jabari Parker. For those who don't remember, Jabari Parker coming out of Duke. Incredible talent, just injury prone. He tore an ACL in that left knee for the second time, and he probably won't be able to play basketball around February. Well, if you trade him to a team like the New York Knicks, it really doesn't matter anyway, because they're in rebuild mode. You know the Knicks, if they make the playoffs, they're 7 or 8 at best. They got some pieces. You're building around Kristaps Porzingis. You're trying to let Kristaps know that there's a future here. So, I mean, you got to really think about where the Knicks are at with it right now. They could take a risk and get rid of a guy like Carmelo, because you just don't want Melo on your roster right now. And you can get him off by any means and just play with some younger small forwards, see what you got until Jabari comes back around February, and see if you have a star in Jabari. I think that actually might work out for the Knicks. Now, what Milwaukee will be getting out of this, somebody's going to have to take back a big contract, which will be the New York Knicks. So it'll be a three-way trade, right? Melo's still only going to Houston. Let me make that clear. Melo has told the Knicks, I only want to play for Houston. He has a no-trade clause, so it's his decision. Either he'll be a Houston Rocket or a New York Knick right now, right? So with that being said, the Bucks would not get Melo. This would be the third team that the Bucks would need for, obviously, for the Houston Rockets to be able to make an offer. So what will probably happen is, maybe Ryan Anderson would go to Milwaukee, and then they'd be able to trade off one of their worst contracts and Jabari Parker, and they would go to the Knicks, and the Rockets would give Melo, and then they'll have their third superstar and try to go for this thing and compete against the Golden State Warriors. So just to make it clear, what the Bucks will be getting out of it is maybe getting rid of a couple of their older players or big contract players, or maybe a Greg Monroe type player. They might be trying to get rid of that and maybe just see if Ryan Anderson can fit better with Giannis. Again, Giannis is coming up in free agency in a couple years. That's going to be a big deal. They need to put guys around Giannis. The Bucks need to make some strides, right? They need to at least try to advance to the second round of the playoffs, I think, next year. Show Giannis Antetokounmpo some improvement. So maybe it's just, at the least, it's switching things up a little bit. For those who don't know, if the Celtics and Cavs had not worked out a trade for Kyrie, the Bucks were going to make an offer to Cleveland for Kyrie in the next couple of days, right? So that was going to happen soon. They were going to offer Chris Middleton and Brogdon and see what the Cleveland Cavaliers would think about that. Obviously, the Cavs got a better deal, but I'm telling you, the Bucks are trying to make a move and spice things up a little bit, and it looks like this starts with getting rid of Jabari Parker. Again, I always felt like the Bucks had too many guys that do the same thing, too many lone guys. And Jabari has been injured a lot, and I think it might be time to move on from one of these guys. You definitely want to keep Giannis. Jabari's going to want a big contract soon, and do you pay a guy like that with 2 torn ACLs in the same knee? I don't know, but that is a trade that it's on the horizon. The Bucks are thinking about placing an offer, and I'm pretty sure Houston and New York will sign off on it. They'd be giving up, obviously, Jabari Parker and maybe one of their big contract guys. They'd be taking on Houston's Ryan Anderson, which is a nice contract, but it'll be gone in a couple years. And the Knicks would be getting Jabari, and they'd be, you know, pretty much giving rid of Carmelo Anthony, who will be a Houston Rocket. So we'll see what happens here. It's an update, just a rumor. Talk to me in the comment box below. Stay tuned. I got a trade on the horizon. The Portland Trail Blazers Man, that'll be a huge move for them if they can land Carmelo. Here's why Carmelo Anthony is stopping that trade from happening. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.